we are in Florida. It's like 75 degrees right now, partly cloudy. The sun's been in and out all day. But why do I have a jacket on? Well, you know what we're about to do. We're about to go on a ride. This is my grandpa's 2012 Switchback. I don't know much about Harleys, but I've never ridden this bike before, so it might get interesting. I've ridden my parents' Softails before, so I'm sure it's not that much different. But I guess this has a Dyna frame, so it might be a little bit different. I don't know. But we're not doing a whole lot today. We came down here to visit my grandpa. My dad and uncle also came along, but they're at the bar watching the Ohio State game right now. I think my grandpa's taking a nap, so I figured we'd take out his bike and see what it can do. We're about 30 minutes from Cedar Key, so I think we're actually gonna make our way to the coast and see what we can get into. I know nothing about this area, so I'm gonna be relying all on my phone. So hopefully we don't get lost, but let's hop on the bike and go for a ride. This thing's actually pretty quiet. I would imagine that it's fuel injected, so we don't have to worry about that. Sounds like something's rattling on this thing. These tassels are so annoying. Oh, that's funny. I'll tell you what, it's nice riding with a windshield though. I'm not used to that. I probably look like a complete goober right now. I'm rocking the motocross helmet, but I'm just gonna cruise around here local for a little bit, get the feel for the bike before I hit the main roads. And I think we're gonna go to the coast, guys. I don't get to experience anything like this in Ohio. And I tell you what, it would be so nice to have a spot down here during the winter. That way I could ride year round without freezing to death. I still want to do my van build, so maybe we'll do something like that and I'll take a dual sport with me and just live out of the van for like a month or so in the winter. I'll tell you what, you cannot beat this weather. I might actually get a little warm. The first stop, we got to stop at a gas station. We have like no gas in this thing. I'm gonna go ahead and fire up the GPS. I think we're ready to hit the main roads. Well, you guys, I am on the wide open highway on a Harley. Definitely feel pretty weird on this thing. I honestly feel like if you guys have ever seen the movie Wild Hogs, I feel like one of the guys on there. Definitely not my style. I'd rather be on just a straight up Dyna right now, like an FXR or a Sportster even, or something along those lines. I'll do a little 0 to 60 pull for you guys off the line. See if we can burn them. Oh yeah! I may or may not have been the rev limiter. Dang! This thing doesn't have very loud pipes on it, so I couldn't hear it. I definitely just bounced off the rev limiter though. That broke the tires loose for a good bit there. This reminded me a lot of back home, really, just a lot of farmland, except it's a lot warmer and still green this time of year for the most part. Love that Spanish moss on the trees, even though it kills them, but it does look cool. I decided to take the route that was about 15 minutes longer. It looked a little bit more scenic, and it is. There's like no traffic. I honestly haven't even passed a car yet, so definitely think I made the right choice here. Love these Florida pines though. The whole state smells like it. It's pretty cool how they have them in formation here. Well guys, we have officially arrived. Man, that is a view. Wow. It really does look like a whole different land down here. Sun's definitely shining out here. I'm not really sure what the heck all is in Cedar Key, but we're gonna find out. I'm trying to find some sand. Oh, that's cool. This is literally perfect riding weather. You cannot beat this. Hey, Jimmy! Nothing to see here. Just an old goober on a Harley. That doesn't look like a one-way. A lot of golf carts around here. Hey, Jimmy! Oh, I see the beach. We'll just park next to these wagons. Let's go walk around and see what we can find. Man, check out this boat. Woo! I think I'm the only one in Cedar Key without sunglasses. Killing me. Well, I made it to the beach. You cannot beat this white sand. Well, you guys, that's pretty much all there is to see at Cedar Key. Got a small beach over there, bunch of bars everywhere, of course. I think we're gonna head back home and see what's going on over there. So thanks for riding along with me. We'll see what we can get into. Well, you guys, we stopped at the beach for a bit. Got a little taste of Cedar Key. Haven't been here since I was a kid. Definitely not a whole lot going on. There's just a few bars over there. Little pier where everybody's fishing from. Little white sand beach back that way. Pretty quiet little area. Man, I tell you what, I would love to get over to that island. That would be sweet. I don't think the old Harley could make it. Now that's the kind of rig that I'm talking about right there. Man, that would be nice. Yeah, no reason to have a house with that thing. Not sure whether I'm gonna go the Sprinter route or just an old high top to start me off. Either way, it'll be pretty sweet the way I have it set up. Well, until another time, Cedar Key. Definitely a fun little ride over here. I absolutely love this environment. Like I said, I definitely want to have some kind of situation worked out where I can come down here in the winter months. Don't get me wrong, I love the winter, but it would be nice to come down here for a month and just enjoy some nice, warm weather. It really does just change your mood. I don't know about you guys, but a couple weeks of some gloomy, cloudy, cold, rainy, snowy, sleety weather just kind of gets you down. And just being out here in the sun, the water, the air, it's just a whole different world. So definitely plan on making a lot of trips down south in my future. Definitely want to come back down here, spend some time with my cousin Nick, do some fishing. He knows like all the sweet spots down here. It'd be one heck of a good time. So if you guys didn't get the chance to hit me up and didn't know I was here, definitely be back in the future. I'll announce it way ahead of time, and maybe we can link up, do some riding, hang out, whatever. I made an Instagram post seeing if any of you guys were around Gainesville, and a few of you reached out like in the Orlando area, but that's like 2.5 hours from here, so over 4 hours round trip. Not really worth it as far as, you know, I'm here to see my grandpa, so another time, be here longer, we'll make it happen. All right, let's get another pull in this time. Maybe not hit the rev limiter. That's 100 right there, boys and girls. Oh, man. But yeah, guys, this thing's a 2012, and my 80-year-old grandpa put 62,000 miles on this thing. That's pretty cool. But he's thinking about getting something else soon to keep the miles off this thing and or get rid of this bike. Hopefully he upgrades to a road glide or a street glide or an ultra classic, something a little bit more comfortable. Yeah, guys, I'm chilling. Got the GPS going. I have no idea where I'm at, but my phone does, so that's a plus. It's just crazy what technology allows you to do. Like 10 years ago, this wouldn't be happening. I'd be like on an old Garmin or like TomTom GPS, or have to pull out like some MapQuest or something. or look at a map to see where I'm going. But honestly, you don't have to have a clue where you're going nowadays. As long as you have this, you can travel pretty much anywhere in the world and be fine. But you definitely want to have the proper skills and knowledge to get you out of a situation. If, for say, this dies or fails on you, you definitely don't want to get stranded somewhere.